I don't know how to say it.
Okay.
What's up, guys? So this morning we were in Yukon, Oklahoma. We stopped for the night, and right now we just passed Little Rock. I'm not sure how to say this. Carlsbad, Arkansas. Oh no, is it Arkansas, right? Yeah, Arkansas. And yesterday we had an issue with the quick connector that was now what I know it is the, what do they call it? Not the fuel separator. What is it? The what? No. Shit, I forgot what it's called, man. I can't think right now. But it looks like this morning when I drained out my tanks, I want to thank a lot of you that helped me out commenting on what it might be and whatnot. So back in July of last year, our compressor gave out. First I thought it was a power steering pump. Well, actually it was the power steering pump, so we changed that out. Then the following couple of days, I would say 2 days later, the power steering pump gave out again. We were in South Texas and found out that it was a compressor that messed up the power steering pump. So we changed out the compressor, and then we had to replace the power steering pump again. Obviously we did it twice, and then the compressor. So from then our oil was low. When we couldn't figure out why, because we didn't have any oil leaks. So we would just add oil. We thought it was just burning it. And yesterday, looks like now, I'm assuming it's the compressor again. Somehow, some way, it's leaking into the airlines. So this morning, when we got up, I drained the tanks, and a bunch of oil came out from this tank right here, and then from the other side we have another tank, and oil came out of there as well. And so I even drained out that tank right there, and oil came out of there this morning. So it's an issue because our oil level from the last trip, we had to add 2 gallons, or two gallons of containers on the way back home. And so now we know, I'm assuming now we know where the oil is going. So now I'm gonna drain this one. And so we've gone about, how many miles is it from over here? No, from Oklahoma to here. Oh, I'll tell you right now. About 600 miles we've gone from this morning till now. So we're gonna see. This morning we had a lot, like a crap load, where it spilled on the floor. We cleaned it up and whatnot. But see, there's a little, it's not as much as this morning. It was like a lot this morning. So I'm guessing, hopefully my compressor's not busted, but I'm just assuming it is bad. But maybe it was just oil that was in the system of my air tanks. Okay. I was starting to worry that we're gonna have to change out the compressor. Ow! I hit myself. Oh, let me see here. Wow. I should have recorded it this morning. I didn't record it. I should have. But it looks like maybe there's just the leftover oil from the last time, that because our compressor messed up our power steering pump, and the oil was seeping into the into the, how do you say, the power steering reservoir. Can you put the lift, I mean this thing? Yeah, the hoist, and put it up, please. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. I use this thing because this morning when I pulled it, I got it all over myself, and we don't want oil. I remember when we first started, we used to get so dirty, like so dirty, man. We look ratchet, Mandy said. She was looking at some old pictures when we started, and we look ratchet, like fucking super fucking ratchet. So we changed out the compressor that's in here, and the power steering pump is in there. And so we couldn't figure out why we had oil seeping out, like it was like drenching out like this. It was just overflowing, and we thought it was just the power steering, it was overfilled or something, but we found out it was oil, because your compressor is what feeds the air, and the power steering pump is connected to it. So the compressor messed up the power steering pump, and between the compressor and the power steering pump, the seal that keeps the oil away from that end was seeping into the power steering reservoir. So that's how we found out that our compressor went out. And so now I was looking at some schematics yesterday, and there's hoses connected to the compressor that feed the tanks, and man, I can't think of the name. Hi, what's the name of the thing? The air separator, look on your Facebook. Oh, you don't even have my Facebook. Anyways, man, I can't think of the name. Man, I got a blank right now, man. Super blank. Give me a minute. I'm gonna pause this and come right back. Alright, so I couldn't think of the name. It's an air dryer. It keeps the moisture out of my air lines. So yesterday we fixed a connector because it was leaking, it was seeping oil. So I'm assuming right now, because I just drained my tanks right now, and there's no oil coming out of it now. But this morning it was a ton of oil coming out of my tanks. And so what I'm gonna do now is just keep an eye on it, because right now I didn't see the oil seeping out. Let me see. Yeah, because when I would do this, there's like a ton of oil. You could see where, all this, so it wasn't oily like this, but it was just because of this morning. But it was a bunch just dripping down, crap load of it. Now there's nothing coming out, which is a good thing. So now what I'm gonna do today is try to find a place where I could change the filter, because the air dryer is there's a filter on there, so I'm assuming it's all oily and whatnot. So we're gonna go ahead and change that out, and then hopefully we'll keep an eye on it, and the oil, keep an eye on the oil. Give me. Yeah, I left the card, so we're good on oil. Yeah, I go pay mom. So last trip, there was no oil on the dipstick. You can see there's no oil. It was like about right here, and so we put 2 gallons in it. And we couldn't figure out, because there's every morning and every day, every time we stop, we check for oil leaks on the bottom. There's nothing. So I'm just wondering if that's where it was going. But we'll see. We'll keep an eye on it. See what's up. There's no oil in my tanks right now, which is good. I was worried, because there's a crap load of it, man. Like a crap load of it. We'll check on the back. And we're always going through something. Every trip, every single trip. We've had a couple of good trips where there's nothing. See, I reach in there, my other tanks. I don't hear. Oh, there's really nothing in there. Would have heard a bunch of spray, liquid or some shit coming out. Yeah, but every trip, every trip that we go through, nope, I don't hear nothing. Which is good. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna turn on the truck. So we have a PACCAR MX-13, which I don't know any other engine. I know there's Cummins and Cats and all this other. Turn on the truck, Mom. Did you get the ticket already? Yeah, dude, it's quick. She's quick. She works. She working. Is it beeping? We're gonna wait till it fills up. I'm happy. There's nothing coming out. So we're gonna keep an eye on it. We're outside Little Rock, Arkansas. We've got about 600 and some miles, I think. Let's see what's up. Wish us luck. Laters. Goodbye. What's up, guys? So we've gone about 113 miles from the last time we stopped. That's where we're at right now. So we're gonna check the. Where's my gloves? Where's the gloves? This side. We're gonna check the tanks. It says oil. We're in Memphis, Tennessee. We're gonna deliver a car. And before we do, I'm gonna check the tanks. Sorry. Doesn't look like a lot. A little bit of oil did come out. Check the other side. Same, a little bit, not too much. That one does look like a little bit more, but not too bad. Well, that's how much? I think 113 miles, what we said. I don't think it's too bad. when I did it this morning, a lot came out, but hopefully I'll keep an eye on the oil level and see what happens. But for now, we're gonna unload. Take a stick. Pretty sure he took a stick. Oh yeah, it's over there. So for now, we're gonna unload. Yeah, give me a minute. Memphis, Tennessee. We're about to deliver card number 1 to the Hyundai up there. I mean Hyundai. Toyota hybrid. We have to get down this one and the BMW i3 to get to that one. Customer very, very happy. There goes customer number 1. Happy as a butterfly. My goodness.